Hey y'all, so I have some Captain D's to eat with you guys. I'm so hungry, so we're going to do an eating video. And tomorrow when Oak Ridge, Long John Silver's open up, that's like one of my favorite fish places. And it shut down here, so I'm super excited. So I'm going to have to go there one day this weekend. But anyway, so I have this. I got the seafood sampler platter. Hang on, let's do a thumbnail. So it comes with 2 crab cakes, shrimp, fish. I got broccoli, okra, and then instead of hush puppies, I got the bread, which the bread's amazing. And then I also ordered a side order of chicken, because chicken's amazing, right? And then I got a bunch of sauces. A variety of sauces. First things first, we're going to eat some fish. If I can get this opened. Their fish is really good. Sometimes it's crazy. If it's fresh though, it's not as bad. And it is good tonight, so. So we have the tartar sauce, and then this is the Captain. No, this smells like barbecue. What's this? This is new. It's like a barbecue chipotle. That's good. So here's the Captain D's dipping sauce. So they used to put this in a container like this, but now this is like a barbecue chipotle sauce. And this reminds me of like horseradish sauce or something. It's really good though. Light rain soon at 5:07. So this has a little bit of spice to it. I was kind of craving fish, so only because I passed by Long John Silver's the other day and seen that it was opening soon. And I found out that it's opening up tomorrow. So, like I said, I'll probably be going there this weekend. I haven't had Long John Silver since me and the kids went to the Lost Sea, because over there in Sweetwater they have one. It was like amazing. So good. And I love the crims. Y'all hear the katydids out here making that racket? So I will explain to you all what crims are. Crims are the little crumbles off the fish. And my kids used to call them crims, and they loved them. And then we're gonna have a crab. These are so good. My boys love these so much. I like dipping them in with tartar sauce. So I'm not going to eat all of this. I'll probably take some to work tomorrow. It's getting awful cloudy out here. And I really hope we get some rain because it has been so hot. Like so hot. These are so delicious. Okay, let's try some of the bread. First things first, gotta get some butter. Because here in the South, y'all, butter makes everything perfect, right? So, a thing that I learned, if you would not want hush puppies, get the bread. And it's even better than the hush puppies, I think. The bread is so good with butter. I don't really care much for their shrimp. I did like, I think it was the garlic shrimp. I've never been a fan of their shrimp, but it's still good. It is totally about to open up out here. We have some honey mustard. I have a feeling it's going to start raining, and I'm going to have to roll my windows up. Their honey mustard and chicken's really good. So they put the chicken. I got like a 2-piece chicken. And it looks like this. I'm going to try it in this honey mustard, and I'm going to try it in that barbecue stuff. That must be a new dipping sauce. I feel like their chicken's more different than before, like back in the old times. It's good. But I feel like it's different. Still have to be careful with my front teeth because they're not. I have to have the dental work done on the first, so they're still somewhat sensitive. So this is like, I think it's like a barbecue chipotle type thing, but I'm not for sure. Definitely tastes barbecue sauce. So what I like about Captain D's, if you say I need a variety of sauces, they literally give you a variety of everything. And they don't even charge you for it. So I like that about Captain D's. I will totally be taking this to work tomorrow. I have a bunch left. So it's saying in 6 minutes, the rain's going to start. We shall see. My front teeth is still sensitive. And I'm sure that's a free mail that somebody sent me that I've not opened up yet. But I'm sure on the first, when they do like the permanent stuff, it'll be sensitive again for several weeks. So at this rate, it don't even bother me. I mean, it hurts if I bite down on it the wrong way, but I'm used to it because I've had like that one tooth pulled, the crown, and then this didn't work. So it is what it is, right? This chicken's really good. So I'll put some stuff in here and then take the rest of it to work tomorrow. I really like that barbecue stuff. It's like a smoky barbecue, like chipotle type thing. It's getting really dark that way. Okra. This bread's so good. So good. So I saw this thing on Facebook today, earlier. I have just a water here. But it was a little kid laying down on the floor at like a grocery store, pitching a fit. And it was talking about how back then, if the parents seen their kids acting that way, they would pop them in the butt, you know, get on to them, discipline them or whatever. And nowadays, you don't see that. They can pitch tantrums, do this, do that, get away with it. But back in my day, if I acted that way, I think Irene shared that, then I reshared it. But back in my day, I'd got my butt popped, and when my kids would do that, they knew not to do that because they'd get their butts popped. No, ma'am. Nope, we ain't dealing with that mess. But I was like, that really makes sense. Like, nowadays, you don't see that. They just do whatever. But I'm telling you, when my kids were little, they knew not. My kids didn't act that way, and if they did, it was only a time or two. So now we have some broccoli here. I know that was random, but I was thinking about that earlier. Broccoli with some butter. It's supposed to be raining now. It's at 8:07. You can see it's 8:07, so I don't know. Their butter here is really good. And I like their broccoli. So my boys used to get, whenever they were little, with their little kids meal, they would always get a baked potato. And still to this day, they still do sometimes. It's so weird having older kids right now. So I have a 19, 17, 15, and 13-year-old. Well, Gracie will be 17 in August. Which is like literally right around the corner, so I might as well say 17. All this other food, will be left for tomorrow because I am full. So we literally have all of this left. And then also a piece of chicken. I feel the rain coming. I put a drop. The okra's really good. When I eat okra, I'm reminded by when my mama would like make food like spread or like, you know, stretch. She'll do okra, squash, and green fried tomatoes, and sometimes onions, and cook it all together. And sometimes green tomatoes. Oh my Lord! I'm telling you, my mama, she might have been poor, but honey, she can make her food stretch. She can make her food good. And even when I'm cooking, I'm reminded by that. And like the other day, oops, I was cooking. Let's eat some of these crumbs. So I was cooking. These, my friends, are crumbs. And they fell on this. And I was making a yellow cake with like chocolate icing. And I was mixing it up. I'm like, you know what? I have not ate the cake batter in years. And I remember helping my mama. And she was like, stir it good. And I remember whenever she would pour it in there, all of like the bowl, I would lick it and eat the cake batter. And I done that the other day. I was like, oh my gosh, so many good memories. But I can still remember how good that cake batter tastes. Even though it had raw eggs in it. How many of y'all can relate to that? Like, I would lick that bowl dry just about. And the other day I was like, I'm doing it. I hadn't done it in years. I'm talking years. And it just brought me back so many memories. I made a chocolate cake and it's in there on my countertop, which was really good. It's so funny how, like in a vapor, everything changes. Everything changes. Everything changes. And it's all about phases of life. Like, I've been through I have been through so much, like death and divorces and, you know, all these things. And you look back and you're like, wow, I made it through all that. And then at times in your life you feel like you're going through a storm and it's not nowhere near as that. And then at the same time you feel like you're drowning, then you're reminded like, look, you were in a worse shape then than now. But that's just like how God is. His grace is sufficient. And it never fails us, ever. And I'm reminded by that. from times that I don't even to be deserve to be reminded. But it's like, that's how good our God is. Like, he's amazing. He never gives up on us. He hangs on to us when our hope's weak and weary. Because he has for me, I'm telling you. If it wasn't for him, I do not know where I would be. But all that I know that his grace is sufficient, and he's helped me along the way. And this food was really good too, by the way. And I'm sleep deprived, and I'm ready to go home and get a shower and go to bed and get up at like 3 in the morning. It's 8:15 now. By the time I get home, get a shower, put this stuff in the Dollar Tree up, it'll be about 10 or 11 o'clock by the time I get in bed. 12. 3 hours of sleep. Pretty awesome, right? But anyways, I'm off tomorrow. I'll be off Friday, Saturday, Sunday, work Monday, Tuesday, then off Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So there's a neon light at the end of the tunnel, all right? Blake Shelton. Anyways, guys, until next time, I will talk to you guys later, and thanks for watching. Bye.